And Paul Walsh, both of them had minor knee injuries. Well, they've cleared up and both will play. Manchester United, meantime, are without Steve Coppell. His knee injury has not responded to treatment, even though manager Ron Atkinson risked him for the last 15 minutes of the game in Valencia on Wednesday night. It means that Remy Moses will wear the number 11 shirt, and the only other doubt concerned Gordon McQueen, who's had a groin injury, but he's been passed fit today. The referee is Brian Stevens of Gloucestershire. So it's Luton who kick off in the white shirts, attacking the goal to our left. The goal-scoring machine, really, of the First Division. 20 league goals, more than anybody else. 5 in each of their last 2 home games, 4 in their last away game. Against Manchester United now in red shirts this afternoon with black shorts. Long kick by Bailey. It was Donachie's header towards Steen, but must have been an offside there by Brian Steen. Orbiston to Robson. United lying second in the First Division, but running out of goals with only 2 in their last 4 games. And a break from the back by Stevens. And now Ray Wilkins for Manchester United. And a good break and a lovely little chip, and Stapleton's on his way, and this could be a goal. No, headed away in the nick of time there by Richard Money. It was a lovely little touch by Wilkins over the head of the defender. Stapleton onto it, and his chip looked as though it was goal-bound until Money got in time. Steen heading that one away. And here come Luton. Donachie on the ball for them. Money. Steen, a lot of space on the right there for Stevens. A chance for him to cross it in. It's McQueen who got in the way. Stevens again, this time to Clive Goodyear. That's a nice controlled ball to Turner. In turn finding Moss, played in first time for Walsh. Good ball by Walsh for Ricky Hill. Looking for a yard that United denied him, but Horton, a screaming shot, but straight at Bailey. Stapleton, and Moses couldn't keep it in. Took his eye off it just for a moment. Luton's throw. Money. Walsh. Good ball there, Richard Money. He'll get a shot on target here now, maybe. No, it was good defensive work by Mike Duxbury. Robson. Now Stapleton. Wanting obstruction and getting it. Free kick. Wilkins. Robson. Flick there towards Moses. And now for Stapleton, or maybe for Grimes. Tremendous goal! Well, he crashed that unerringly into the far corner to put United into the lead. So Ashley Grimes gets his first goal of the season. Comes in left foot, leathers it past Jake Finley into the far corner, 1-0. Luton 0, Manchester United 1. Duxbury holding. Oh, Moss went roaring into Moses. Now that was an extraordinary challenge there by Moss, I must say, because the ball had long since gone, and he's going to be booked. Well, that incident we should look at again. The ball is played there. Moses releases it, and after it's gone, Moss absolutely charging into him. side. Certainly a big lad for 17 and really competitive. Wilkins, a little chip from him. What a good one. Robson's after it. Wilkins has played some delightful balls in the midfield this afternoon so far, the Manchester United captain, and there's another of them, just floating it over there. Robson coming out quickly from the midfield, couldn't quite get the touch. Money. Walsh. Horton. Walsh again. Moses attacking him and finding Wilkins. Whiteside delivering and then running towards that Luton goal. It's with Albiston. Whiteside continuing that run, and here he is again. And the cross in, and what a good one it was. It could so easily have been turned in fact, by Richard Money, but it finds Moses instead. Back comes the cross again. Stapleton wanting it. It might come to Wilkins. Cleared at the very last, though, again by Richard Money. And going for a Manchester United corner. It was all sorts of possibilities there, particularly at this moment, and Wilkins' shot charged away by Money for the corner. It'll be Grimes who takes the corner. McQueen right beside Finley. Moran's come up from the back as well. And nodded down by Moran, and somehow Luton kept it out. The flick on put Luton in trouble after Grimes had taken it. That's what put Luton in trouble. Moran was there, a good downward header, and Robson, his own teammate, and Finley somehow keeping it out. But another corner this time with Wilkins, hitting lower this time, and no trouble that time from Stevens. But United keep up the pressure now with the throw. Arthur Albiston. Hill. Turner. Now Money. Luton's throw. Turner. Turner again. Yes, there isn't any doubt that Moran was showing Steen off the ball unfairly, giving Luton the free kick. Raining really heavily now. Horton and Turner behind this, but Money is also available. It'll be for Brian Horton. Well, it all went wrong in the end. He played it wide. Money hadn't gone. Moses. Outside. Wilkins. First time there for Albiston. Grimes coming up from the back. Three men waiting in the middle for it, but Stevens was there. Wilkins with a shot, just clearing that Luton crossbar. Money. Steen just glancing it on, but even the pace of Walsh would not be enough for that. Wilkins, another fine ball, this time for Grimes, and he tried to play it inside Donachie to get Stapleton on his way. It's Albiston this time. Whiteside allowed too much space surely there. But although he was a little too slow really to get it across, he still gets Manchester United the corner. Grimes with the corner. Moran. Now Remy Moses. And saved, and well, Whiteside was in there. Robson trying to get it back again. Moses with a little chip in once more. Moses once again, kicked off the line by Horton, and now Albiston with the shot, and this time it'll come for Walsh. And still Luton can keep it going, but Money's pass will be cut out by Duxbury. And Luton could so easily have been 2 goals down, but for that intervention right on the goal line by Brian Horton after that shot by Remy Moses. Steen now. Into the side netting, but it must have come off the keeper because a corner's given. whipped in a shot there with a real economy of effort with Steen. Some of the Luton fans thought it had gone into the net. An optical illusion, it had gone off the keeper for the corner into the side netting. Well, Horton's going to take that corner now for Luton. The rain thundering down and McQueen thundering in, but not getting much distance on that header. Donaghy. All bobbing about there. Moss turning it in. Stapleton right back there, hoping to get it away. Turner couldn't quite control it and get it back in again. Duxbury away for Manchester United. Money Herring back. Stevens, Hill, Grimes, Robson, stopped by Ricky Hill. Steen and Hill combining well. Back it goes to Steen. Walsh is waiting in the middle, but I think Steen might have problems getting it over there. 3 United players back. It comes off Grimes for the throw. Here's Stevens. Horton's available as ever. Donaghy's come up from the back. It was a ball by Horton that went straight to Wilkins. As the half-time whistle goes, and United go in leading with the goal by Ashley Grimes, but undoubtedly with a lot of huge debt, in fact, to the midfield work of their skipper Ray Wilkins, who's hardly put a foot wrong and has inspired a lot of men around him. They might have had 2, but for that intervention on the line by Brian Horton. And indeed, United have looked pretty comfortable in defence and deserving their goal lead. Half-time then at Kenilworth Road. Luton 0, Manchester United. So Manchester United get us away at the start of the second half, leading by a goal to 0. In fact, it's the first meeting between these two clubs for 22 years. On that occasion in 1960, Manchester United won here 3-2. Well, certainly their form in the first half made them look comfortable enough to suggest that another win is not by any means beyond them. Ray Wilkins is doing so much shouting through that midfield. It's real Sergeant Major stuff from him. I must say at the moment he's giving everybody a bit of stick to keep them going and keep them on their toes. No handball. It's accidental, says referee Stevens, by Steen. That wasn't accidental, says the referee. The foul by Grimes. It'll be a free kick to Luton. Turner, number 10, has joined in as the United wall lines itself up, only 3 in it. Turner for Horton, and now for Moss. They've tried it before and it succeeded before, but not this time. Donaghy might put Steen in. He tried a chip and he wasn't far off. Good quick thinking there by Brian Steen. From Donaghy's header. Here he comes, and you can see Bailey is just a little off his line. Tries a chip and there wasn't much in it. Wilkins. Donaghy. A bit of stopping and starting at the moment, and there's another stop. I don't suppose Luton will worry too much because they get a free kick, and in fact the man who must do the worrying is Kevin Moran, because he goes into the book for the challenge. Free kick then to Luton. Has come up quickly from the back. Donaghy, I notice, on the far side there, and it'll be Horton with the kick, chipped in there towards Ricky Hill, and it's gone in. 1-1. Clumsy work on the line by Gary Bailey, the spinning ball perhaps, but the equaliser for Luton. The quickly taken free kick, or the well taken free kick. Hill got free of his markers, the diving header, in the end through the legs and just over the line, and that makes it 1-1. Luton 1, Manchester United 13 minutes of the second half gone, and Ricky Hill the scorer. McQueen. Ricky Hill, only his second of the season for Brian Steen. Grimes is after him. Makings of a really good competitive game here now. A free kick to Manchester United. Wilkins beating Horton, but not Stevens. A nice little touch by Walsh, who hasn't had a lot to say for himself since early on. But here's Moss. Here's Walsh. And the shot is wide of the target. Whiteside for Robson. Wilkins for Orbiston. Now Grimes. Good play here by Manchester United, and Stapleton just failed to get a touch to it. Whiteside, I think, claiming to the referee that the United number 9 was pushed as he dived in on that one. But that was a really close thing, and a real golden chance there. Beautifully made down the left here, in the first place by Orbiston, and then by Grimes. What a cross that was, and Stapleton couldn't quite get the touch. And it looks as though we're going to get a substitution, and Luton are going to bring on Radi Antic, the Yugoslav, and Wayne Turner is coming off. So one midfielder for another, and a fresh pair of legs for Luton Town. Moss. Walsh beaten by McQueen. Money hoping to turn it back to Luton's advantage. Finds Kirk Stevens, the fullback. Nicked away nicely by Robson, looking for the return ball. But then it's intercepted by Donachie. And again, the referee playing an advantage there. And a wicked deflection! And a fine save by Gary Bailey. Donachie really let fly there. And the ball coming off after Orbiston, and Bailey flying across his goal, one-handed away. He really had to set himself up a couple of times there, did Bailey, but he did it really well. Here's the corner coming in. Donachie again. And chance for United to break now as Kevin Moran. That'll be intercepted by Stevens. Hill and Horton, and a bit of space here for Money, with Moss away on the left for him. Here he is. Back again for Richard Money, and now Robson on the break. Not a lot of support, and Donachie to contend with. In fairness, Luton have had quite as much of the game in the second half as Manchester United. United clearly deserving that lead at half-time, but I think we're getting towards the right result. With the score at 1-1 inside the last 5 minutes. But now, can Ricky Hill make it count for Luton? Walsh. That's a good cross. Oh my goodness, and Bailey very nearly was at fault badly there. Well, he was at fault badly and was saved by Mike Duxbury. It was Walsh who whipped in an excellent cross here. Bailey got his hands to it but couldn't hold it, and Duxbury did the safest thing. Moss flicked in again there, and it was Stapleton, the forward, who got back to clear his lines. Donachie trying to play it in there, and Walsh with a chance, and he tried to flick it with the left foot. It had to be taken quickly. Duxbury have tracked him across that penalty area. Steen and Walsh, he tries to flick it out with the left foot there, and Duxbury just turned it away. So Moss with the corner for Luton. A deep one towards Goodyear, but flicked off his head by McQueen. Donachie now. Good spell this by Luton, and Donachie has got a corner off Ashley Grimes. So a matter of 2.5 to 3 minutes remaining. And the score at 1-1, and Moss with the corner for Luton. Put in low, hit straight at Brian Robson. Not a very good corner. And the opportunity maybe for United to come away. Moses losing touch. Antich just getting the ball to Horton. And an offside flag here against Paul Walsh. I don't think they could really argue with that. Albiston, Grimes. Albiston again to McQueen. Right side, touching his shin pad. Albiston. And a good ball by Wilkins for Moses. But the cross didn't match it. Now can Duxbury do better? Flying figure of Kirk Stevens gets it away for Luton, but not very far. McQueen, and United have pushed everybody forward now in an effort to get a late winner. Wilkins finding Whiteside. Challenged. Not extraordinary piece of work there by Whiteside. He played the ball, I think it was probably through the legs of Stevens, and then bundled into the Luton defender. Claimed an obstruction, which he didn't get. So Stevens now for Luton. Steen. Right at the end of the game now. Walsh. Horton. Money. Horton again. Can they just conjure something up right at the end? No, that's intercepted by Albiston as the final whistle goes. And with it, probably the right result, a 1-1 draw. With Ricky Hill scoring with that flying header that came off the legs of Gary Bailey in the second half to equalise the goal scored by Ashley Grimes for Manchester United in the first half. So a final score then here at Kenilworth Road. It's Luton Town 1, Manchester United 1.
Freely on the ball. Albiston, Kane winning his private duel with Chamberlain, and it might have set something here with Whiteside freeing Robson, and the finish is exemplary.